presentation of the National Football League.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Los Angeles Chargers and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion, Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Third down, 3 to go.
And it's third down.
To throw is Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Baker to throw. Swing this one out to White. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. It's Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Tampa Bay.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Buccaneers field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft, it's Justin Herbert.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, the regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Throw it,
6.
Herbert.
At the 47.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Now Herbert again. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Second time they've connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
This one complete right side to Harris. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get about 5. From 29, here's 2nd down and 5. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run over center with White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Baker. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Here comes White on the toss right. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on play.
So much much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Mayfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheed Still.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
No play fake. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go again with White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Without question. Something you never want to see. Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. On 2nd down, Baker. I-had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. We were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
On play action. Now Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going for it all. And penalty flags come in as it winds up Incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. To throw is Harbaugh. He's got it at the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
At the Bucs' 3-yard line.
Hampton driving for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers take a 10-3 lead.
Buccaneers 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. On first down, it's White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. To throw is Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Shotgun snap, and flip to White. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Baker to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kyle Kennard there on the tackle. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
And the Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
6-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Herbert to the air again. That is caught by the tight end. Orlando Gaston. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
a gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. On throw, on the move, is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the
10
marker.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chargers' 42-yard
3rd
line.
and inches. Play action, Mayfield. Looking downfield for and that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Heed up that time around. And now it's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that'll help give them some space. Out of bounds up at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. A big hole. Still on the move. Inside. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Dicker now for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh. His offense goes back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Herbert to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Through to right, past the 30. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He'll fought through that first contact. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 26-yard line.
Try the right side now with Hampton. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's in. That's McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 21, Buccaneers 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Baker will hand it to White, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Now Mayfield. Good work on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
To throw is Mayfield. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On a zone read, a give to White. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
13 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
To throw is Mayfield. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Third down and 13.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
18. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Hampton, we're going to work inside. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 5.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
No play fake. Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
toss right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Between the tackles for Hampton. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Throwing now is Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier has the ball, multiple guys around him, corral him, take him down short of the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors as he hands the trophy to the Los Angeles Chargers, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.